So we're back in the Centrum Ronde van Vlaanderen. We're surrounded by these beautiful former winners of the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Great pictures, 5 years project by Anneke Kestelijn, great photographer. Talking about winners, Boels-Dolmans also had winners within the Ronde van Vlaanderen ceremony the last few years, joined now by Erwin Janssen and Danny Stam. Danny, you're used to these new SD Worx colors right now?
Yes, I think we had a very long time the orange kit, and we was similar with orange. If you look orange, you think about Boels-Dolmans.
Right.
But yeah, the transformation is really quick, and if you see the beautiful colors from Team SD Worx now, then you also think, wow, a new time zone is come.
The new time zone is coming, and we're going to look back also in the last 10 years. Erwin Janssen, you were a sponsor at Boels-Dolmans. You were the team manager also of the team. Now you are a sponsor, and you still are the team manager. Now you, running a big company, where do you get the time from? You have such little time, I guess. What's the fun of it?
Yes, as you know, I'm very excited about cycling, and especially women's cycling, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we started 10 years ago with our project at Boels-Dolmans, yeah, we started with young Dutch talents, but we were very ambitious and we wanted to grow. And then in 5 years we became the #1 of the world, and we still stayed at till our end, so 5 years longer. We won many races, many victories, and in that period I also learned a lot from our riders and from Danny and the staff. Had to focus on goals, etc., etc. And yeah, last year was with Corona a very special year, also the last year of Boels-Dolmans, but we also needed to find a new head sponsor. And that was of course not so easy in that period, but yeah, we found with SD Worx a really big, successful company.
Right.
And we are very happy that they signed for 4 years and they give us the possibility to go on with our work. And they also want to stay the best of the world. They also want to win many races. So yeah, you can imagine for me as a person leading together with Danny this team, yeah, that a new period for us is yeah, very welcome. And of course also as always from the Dolmans company, I'm really happy to stay as a co-sponsor in this team.
Yeah, it must be a privilege also to work with Danny, because there's some certain kind of tandem feeling, I guess, between you two. What is that special feeling between you guys?
Yeah, that's difficult to say. I mean, the good thing is when I came into the Dolmans team, it wasn't even Boels-Dolmans in that moment. It was the Dolmans team,
right? And
then yeah, we had directly a really good click together. And yeah, I think the normal business and sport is going a lot together. And I think Erwin says he learns a lot from me, but I think I also learn a lot from Erwin, how to manage people and how to work with people in the wrong way, in the good way.
Yeah.
And yeah, on the end, I think yeah, we find the good balance to bring team and I think employers to higher levels.
Yeah, that's great. How do you look back, Erwin, when you look back at 10 years, 11 years almost, Boels-Dolmans?
Yeah, it was kind of a fantastic cycling dream. Yeah, we built it up, and as Danny said, we know in half a word, we know what we want, and I think we both had the character to always want to win and always want the best riders and want the best team.
Right.
And then when it happens, yeah, then you can imagine, yeah, there were a lot of goosebumps moments in the last 10 years. So yeah, we're looking back on a very, very, very exciting period in our life.
That was true, also last year. So 5 times the #1 team in the Women's World Tour. Also last year was a very successful one. Although there was COVID, but still 2020 was very interesting and successful, considering the highlights we're going to show you of 2020 Boels-Dolmans. Great images, 2020 season. How thrilled are you, Danny, considering it's going to start again this weekend with Omloop het Nieuwsblad?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. It was very scary again with the COVID. Should we continue in a normal way or not? Finally, we can continue and without public. Sorry enough, but I think it's good that we still have races. And we did the last camp. We just back from Spain from a training camp. Yeah, and I think we are ready for racing. So, yeah, with the new group, we are looking forward.
Yeah. How big is there a difference, Erwin, between the former Boels-Dolmans team and now Team SD Worx? Is there a big change?
It's a new team, SD Worx, but it's of course based on the successes and the spirit from the Boels-Dolmans team the last 5 years. That's also what SD Worx wants. So I think even now we are stronger than last year's. We kept our best riders. We contracted some new top riders in the second line. I think we grow, and then some really good, talented girls with this experienced staff. I think it's a new team, but based on the very good of the history. So we want to make some new history.
Right, new history. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders there, Danny. Tell me a bit more on these new riders you've contracted.
No, I think if you see now the team, what is coming up, I mean with SD Worx we have happy that we have 4 years, so we can also build on the talents. And we also know that Chantal Blaak and Anna van der Breggen are going to quit in the future. And Jolien. So we also looking forward to have new riders. And the good thing is that we can use the experience from those riders, they coming into the team, and I think that is a big benefit what we can use for the future. So yeah, I think the team is stronger, but also we need a little bit more time with the young riders, and I think in 2 years when the old riders say goodbye, then
the new have to take over.
We have the new riders ready, and they can grow in the shadow now, and I think that is the good part.
How do you fit them in, these new riders, to make Team SD Worx really a team like Boels-Dolmans was?
Well, normally we always have a team building camp, but that was not possible during the COVID. But yeah, we had 2-3 camps, and I must say the balance is extremely good. We were in a house for 4 weeks, I think, together, 2 times 2 weeks, and then you can see that, yeah, the mommy is taking care of the youngies, and it is a really nice interrogation that you see together. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And
to what in particular? What will be the main goal this season for you, for the team?
Well, I think the main goal is going to be the Spring Classics in Belgium, and then we going to direction the Olympic Games.
Right, which is going to be quite uncertain in a case, because people saying, are we having the Olympics or not? Does that play a role with the riders, you think?
Of course, in the back of the head, yes. Everybody is busy with that, but yeah, we also said to each other, come girls, we just need to focus on the goals what is coming and let it go. And if we need to anticipate, we can do it always on a later way. But now we just need to get the best shape what we need, and I think we are on a good way.
Yeah, Erwin, to finish it off, it's going to be an exciting year, right? 2021, hopefully post-COVID later this year, with a special goodbye season for Anna, for Jolien, and later on next year with Chantal. Looking forward to that, right?
Yeah, of course. Every year is exciting, but this is a new period. As I said, we want to write a new history. So yeah, it's now very special to start again this new season. So yeah, we are happy we're gonna ride this Saturday.
Right, that's true, this Saturday with the Omloop het Nieuwsblad. Now, we've been talking to a lot of riders, and especially in the team in the last couple of months. Some very interesting interviews, some very funny also.
That was a bad question. Do we have to do that question?
Oh, là, ça va être dur cette question, je crois.
What do you mean with that question?
Well, that's a good question. Got this.
If I wouldn't be cyclist, I would be a detective.
Detective?
No.
As a good girl, I also like shopping, so maple syrup.
Okay, again. I don't think my dad's gonna like that.
And I'm 30 years old.
Wow. 32, sorry. Jeez. I'm 32 years old.
After a certain moment, you don't count anymore.
I expect from the new sponsor that he will be at every race cheering. For sure, as an Italian, I love pizza.
Peanut butter. I can go through all sorts of peanut butter.
You don't like detective? I don't know.
It's not a guilty pleasure.
I look like an alcoholic now.
Wow.
That was always my dream.
I repeat.
I think we need to repeat it.
I don't have a balance.
Yeah, I heard this one already.